The plot! These are the 4 biggest movie theater chains in the US. These are the movies I'm deciding between for the first one. Can you guess it? And if you couldn't, tell me why I'm wrong. But we're starting with the classic Alamo Drafthouse. The other 2 goals I have to achieve today are not getting killed, because our drivers be crazy, and not getting this bike stolen, which the other one of these 2 we had was already stolen. Let's see if there are tickets left. Oh, and my mistake. I didn't tell you what my I'm a movie. Oh, and my mistake. I didn't say no. I went to Hollywood. My mistake. I don't have any tickets to this, so if it's sold out, it's sold out.
Hey, welcome in.
Hi there.
What are we seeing today?
Do you have any seats for Shelby Oaks? Shelby Oaks is first. It was always going to be here today, but I figured Chris Stuckman would like the idea of it being seen at Alamo Drafthouse. And when I told the ticket gentleman
Shelby Oaks, I believe so.
what my plan was today, he gave the look that my friends have gotten used to giving. Shelby Oaks.
Are you serious?
So we'll get this rolling with Shelby Oaks in Alamo. They have the substance. Food. The gentleman recommended a chicken sandwich at Do-Right Donuts. Said it was even better than Small Cheval's. And I went all the way around the corner. There's another entrance. Let's see how this goes. I've heard glorious things about your chicken sandwich.
Coming in to try. Yeah. Do you want the original spicy?
What do you recommend? What's on the line? So what's on the line? I have to finish this before the movie starts. So what's on the line? Can't be more than so what's on the line? So let's do this and see how this other entrance goes. Hey. Will this go only to parking, or will this go to the movie theater? Uh-oh. I saw people entering from another exit, so we should be good, but we'll have to see. I recommended the spicy chicken sandwich, so let's see how it goes. Ooh, as the internet kids would say, that's gas. Oh no. Nice. Now I just gotta finish this out here. Oh, it's so good. That hits the motherfucking spot. We wanted breakfast. The lovely lady said they could also put it in between a donut. I was like, I'm not ready for that today. The only way I can describe that sandwich is to quote the incorrigible.
You are incorrigible.
I don't know the meaning.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Ryan Gosling from Barbie. Sublime!
Sublime!
I never want to enter from anywhere ever again. Whenever I come here, I need to remember this for class in here. My anaconda.
Don't drink. Don't even drink. Drink and you're dead. They are fast. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't drink.
Hey.
The goodness of it.
2 hours later.
How was it?
You know what? Pretty great movie. Better than I expected to be. I heard some people being a little like, yeah, it's a fine movie, which for a YouTuber making a movie, that tells me it's gonna be mid. And I can't say it was. If it was mid, I'd be happy, because it's a YouTuber's movie.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
knocked it out of the park.
I haven't had a chance, but I'm going to see it this weekend. Or actually, hopefully after the ship. But
Yeah, a couple small things that I'm sure if you wanted to like face it off against all of cinema, you'd be like, I think some of the uses of the camera they had in daytime early on were weirdly a little too crisp, if that makes sense. Just looking a little too high def in the daytimes. The majority of the film, and especially the nighttime, was much more cinematic, with some acting from one of the actors who is very minor. I'm not gonna like call him out. Seemed a little off. A moment here, a moment there.
passion project at that point. Like, so.
Passion project, and actually did great.
Yeah.
Like if it was a passion project and it was bad, I'd be like, good for you.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, you tried.
But yeah,
But still,
you did
like,
it. Like,
I appreciate the passion to go behind that and like,
yeah.
deliver on that.
I mean, finishing any film is better than
Not doing anything. Yeah, exactly.
most people
I can't
who
say
would like
anything.
to. Yeah. So I would be like, good for you. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
This was good.
Okay, pleasantly surprised.
But everything else, I think, wow, what a great achievement. Good on you, Chris Stuckman. I'm not the biggest fan. I prefer some other YouTube critics or channels and stuff like that. But I think all things considered, banger first film. Great job. I think you did yourself proud, I would say, because that was really good. It even did some stuff that Weapons did a little better. I think you're going to enjoy yourself.
Okay, cool. Where are you off to next? Hell yeah. Okay, great day.
1 down, 3 to go. That gentleman is so friendly. God, I wish I lived closer here. I'd come here all the time. And I wish it was cheaper. And then I could see 2 movies in the same day. Or 3 movies before. Okay, can't always get what you want. A great, dang experience. To the next one! And the bike is secured.
Right rear surround.
They're doing audio test. I'm trying to find my AirPods.
Left side surround.
Found him?
Great success.
There would be a lot of train rides in between place
Oh,
to place.
I'm taking the bike.
No bike. Oh, you are Scotty.
Had to stop to tell you, go check out Chicago Comics. This place is freaking great. Love Chicago Comics. 1 movie down, 3 to go. Out of those 4 largest movie theater chains, we're gonna have to replace one because our next movie theater,
Where are you off to next?
Landmark.
Landmark? All right.
Yeah,
What have you seen
Landmark
there?
is Landmark Cinemas. And here are all the choices of the movies I was thinking between. You'll find what I chose soon enough and tell me if I chose wrong. Landmark Cinemas. But first, I honestly don't know where I'm going. Nope. There we go. Glorious costume. Good sir. Hi there. Could I please get a ticket for Landmark? Begonia?
Begonia.
Begonia?
All right, well, have fun at Landmark.
Theater one, enjoy your movie. Thank you so much. Hello.
How you doing today?
Doing well. How are you? I saw your glorious outfit from the elevator. Made it. Landmark has this great lounge, cool art on the wall. These very cool seats. And I haven't been here in years. Okay, trailer started 2 minutes ago. Let's not be late for the movie.
2 hours later.
That's cool. So they physically switch out the posters every screening if they need to. I didn't know most of these people were in the movie. Ooh. Interesting possible issue of people that can actually get to this floor on their own inside the elevator since it's past the ticket person. That was Begonia. Felt great. That felt like a film I think Ari Aster wished he had made, and I thought of that because he produced the film. But it was much better and definitely more satisfying for me than Beau is Afraid or Eddington. Whew. This is one to chew on, but it only seems appropriate that we do the rest of this on the bike, considering the biking sequences. Bye, Landmark. This is wiggling a little bit. Oh yeah, that could have slipped out in like literally a tiny bump. That would have been very bad, and it would have happened. But speaking of the biking sequences that I can kind of relate to, awesome costumes. It just makes sense. I mean, even going beyond any possible talk of the alien stuff, it definitely is talking about how the corporate culture in America is just squeezing the grand majority of people for every ounce of juice they can get, every drop, and it's just not humane, it's not stable, it's endless. So me specifically, I'm on the bike because of a greedy, psychotic corporate corporation that has just found a way that they could, quote unquote, according to their thought process, legally steal it from me, even though that's gonna get rectified in court. And I have the closest I could possibly get to a promise / guarantee from my public defender about that it will be rectified. So I'm kind of going through my own weird little begonia. Definitely nothing like what this movie shows, even in the trailers, but I'm on a bike because of some greedy, crass, horrible corporate shit, and I've been at jobs that have treated me similarly to what you see in the movie with his job. Now the movie is not only very well made, similar to a Eddington or a Beau is Afraid, but it actually freaking delivers. It fully satisfies. It does not trip at the finish line, and it's fucking brilliant. Slight spoiler for one singular visual element. There are all these shots of the globe, and at first I was just like, oh, that's clever. We're not doing the same old thing. And but they made a flat Earth. As part of it. And it's interesting because I think this movie really is tickling a lot of the things that Eddington tried to tickle in terms of conspiracy theorists, the rich elite, and how they are controlling and influencing the world through algorithms and all these separate types of things that we could go ad nauseum about. But it just did it in such a more satisfying way, not confusing, what are we doing here, that kind of thing. Kind of worked. Man, Yorgos Lanthimos is amazing. Ooh, we're actually close to my favorite nail salon, so I'm gonna show you that. Be polished. Originally went there because it is a BYOB nail salon, thus the pun about be polished in both ways. But they were just super lovely and really great. It's something I can't afford anymore, but if you can, you definitely should go there. Lovely there. They've been great to me and my kid. I've seen The Favorite, I've seen Poor Things, now I've seen Begonia. I do need to see Kind of Kindness, just to fill out all the Yorgos Lanthimos, Emma Stone movies, but I need to watch more just of his, because he is fantastic, and I really recommend Begonia. Now this is the smallest gap between two movies, but fingers crossed. That makeup is fantastic. Love it how many full-grown adults in onesies or costumes. Oh, that was a tiny walking pumpkin, I think. I don't know, they were just a teeny tiny human holding an orange pumpkin in an orange onesie. I love that everyone will find you today. As well. Two sumo wrestlers. This is fantastic. I almost forgot it was Halloween. Someone's playing Thriller. Oh my God, is there smoke in this thing? What the hell? Someone's barbecuing. Getting a bit chilly. Of course, you can tell that, but now it's getting like chilly. Wonder if I should eat now or after the next one. Oh, look at that sunset. From where we are now, there's two theaters that are the same chain. One is closer, and I almost went to that one, but this one has a movie that we want, and it's not playing anywhere else in the city. So we gotta go to the further one. Son of a gun. It told me to go a way that is actually a little more difficult on bike than what I was thinking of doing, but we got this. Have you noticed any of the cold wind tears that just naturally happen? I'm having a blast, but I'm squeaking out here. And now, for Theater 3, where Maddie and me spent 7 hours waiting for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, only for it to be canceled. Regal Stadium 14. It all worked out, they made it right. And that whole saga is in a couple previous movies on my mind. What is... Theater number 3. Here are the movies that I was choosing between. What do you think I did? And make your guesses now. Tell me if I'm wrong. Important note, if my bike battery dies, I'm basically fucked because I'll have a heart attack before I get to the next one. So, ouch. Hi there.
I can just look at it.
Okay. You're the second Waldo I've seen. Yeah. Now I know what you're thinking. Brian, you've seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and you did not like it. You saw the Halloween reboot or requel, loved it. Saw half of the second one, didn't quite like it. Heard the third one was garbage, avoided it. Watched the original Halloween and didn't like that. Thought it was a great song, horrible dialogue. Pretty good kills. Especially since you haven't seen Halloween 2, the proper one. Why the hell would you be here for Halloween?
Where are you off to next?
Halloween 3 at Regal. 3, Well, it's because I haven't seen it. It'll be interesting as hell to see it here. That's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, I think. And we're on time. Or the movie was done, I'm super late and I'm just doing this as a fake.
2 hours later.
I'm a motivated 23-year-old whose father just died. But you're a basically random 46-year-old. Don't you want to fuck? I just hit my knee against the pedal as I got onto the bike, and I swear I felt more in that moment than I did the entire movie. This is a movie where the most reaction that was coming out of the eyes was just laughing at how dumb it was. It wasn't even good bad. I mean, at certain points it was good bad, but it was more like, what the fuck are we doing here, boys? Is this an American Psycho 2 thing where there was just a script completely unrelated to the franchise, and then you just decided, you know, we'll call it Halloween. We'll put a couple clips in of the Halloween movie. Barely use like a second of the iconic song, the only good thing about the first film. Like, seriously, it's baffling. I don't understand how anyone has that thought process in terms of the Halloween franchise to do a literally fully disconnected but somehow meta just to actually justify the connection of the name, but then do nothing with the meta-ness of that. It's literally baffling. You could have done a meta movie where there's a Halloween movie and you basically just do the Scream thing of people getting motivated by the movie that is in there, which in Scream it's Stab, but you know what I mean. Like, this is it was bad. And the main character's most defining feature is that he fucks and then he just looks into stuff for no reason. He's just a little curious. Like, yeah, that was weird. Okay, I'll go and do this whole thing, and I've got an ex-wife who I hate and kids who I don't, care about. Enough. Like, never see this movie, so spoilers, but at the end he's calling home and be like, have him take off the mask, have him take off the mask. That's the most caring he does about his kids, besides getting them some shitty string masks, and that's not even shaming the string mask, but like, my god, can I 500 for a fucking ounce of character motivation? I'm trying to do the Wheel of Fortune thing.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please. E.
3 E's.
Milk toast. I couldn't make a worse script for a Halloween movie if I tried. And I try to come to criticism with humility, and this is just baffling how you slap the name Halloween onto this movie. Jesus, it's just bad. Alright, I'm hungry as hell, so we gotta find food before the fourth one. The honkies. Yep. Fuck, it's raining! And it started raining just a little bit when I left the Regal, but now it's coming down so much harder. Oh shit, it's cold and it's raining. Colder than it's been the entire fucking time today. Oh shit, it's so rainy. I was almost like, why did I even bring this? Because it's been so warm, but I'm very thankful I did. Let's finish this. It's so wet, and not in the good way. Oh my god, it's so wet. glorious. It's cool. That's fucking cool. Just missed the magically first time.
Just missed the magically.
Teachers almost caused a car accident.
Just.
Okay, so. Oh, wait. This way. Did you see that car? It had a little toy crank at the top. Wow, this place looks different. Thing 1 and thing 2. Here's one of them. I hope they get to see the new Cat in the Hat. It's a black and white Where's Waldo? The third Where's Waldo I've seen today. So here's the 4th biggest theater chain in the US, and we are going to the Logan Theater. Wait, this doesn't feel right. I know it's a bit of a different angle, but I wanted to try to get the full majesty of the Logan Theater sign in the background, even though it is covered by trees. This is the 4th one. Can you guess what movie? These are the hints. Tell me if I choose wrong. Though this one's because of Will in the Discord. Thank you, Will. That's what was missing in the last one. Can I please get a ticket to...
Where are you off to next? Hell yeah.
And then going to Logan Theater and seeing Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Hell yeah. Okay, great day.
Ticket secured. But first, food. Standing in for the bar next door, but mozzarella cheeseburger, no onions. Pretty decent. Does not hold a candle to that chicken sandwich earlier. But pretty decent. We're back. No seating chart because they don't do assigned seating.
Two hours later.
I miss Hellboy 3. Bike secured. Let's having a party. And that was the Logan Theater. Thankfully the drivers weren't psycho, and thankfully the weather wasn't psycho, and thankfully there was just good planning on my part with the timing. Got real lucky there. Okay, bud, I pay attention around you. There's the psycho drivers. I'm just fully pulled over, blocking the bike lane, and then not paying attention when they actually pull out into the road while you're going around them. And again, there they are. Just had to go past midnight apparently today. Now first, Frankenstein. It was good. It was good. Guillermo del Toro did a really good job with what he wanted to do. Not too surprising. Not one of his less engaging films. I've sometimes had trouble connecting with this stuff. Pan's Labyrinth, for instance, one of the special previews at the beginning of the show, which I definitely need to see again to give it another chance. But on the flip side, Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. Woo! That's an amazing film. Even though I think Guillermo to a little extent, do not so much love the first Hellboy. He talked about how he kept too close to the source material, and he thinks that was a mistake. And with Hellboy 2: The Golden Army, he really infused it more with himself, and I couldn't agree more. I will always be sad that Hellboy 3 is not something we have. But Frankenstein, decent on a Guillermo scale. Excellent on most scales. Red light ticket. Now for the theater experience. You know what? I'm not done with Frankenstein. It was great. It was interesting how Mia Goth participated in the film, and I don't know if I'm always a fan of the non-linear narration structure, but it worked. You know, it did its job. Did what he wanted to do, I think, and definitely need to catch up on a few more Guillermo del Toros. Thank you, Will, for motivating me to see it in the theater. Really did enjoy returning to the Logan Theater for this one. Now, before I get into the ranking of the different different theater experiences, I think you remember that I will be seeing Wake Up Dead Man 20 times in theaters. 4 this one, 20 that one. And one more I think I'm gonna do that I was chewing over, and I think I have to one day, is trying to do all 4 Regal theaters in the Chicagoland and outlying areas in one day without a car, which with only train and bike might actually be impossible, but a real impossible challenge. Like, I was looking at times for other stuff, I couldn't do it. So we gotta plan for that ahead of time, for the future. Now, for the 4 theater experiences, I think in terms of crew, it's gotta be Alamo. I mean, that's the only one where I really chit-chatted at all with anybody, but it was such a great energy, and I really do like how Alamo approaches things. When I go to see Glass Onion there, I'm definitely getting some of that Parmesan popcorn. Didn't spend anything on any snacks today. These theaters, I was already buying 3 tickets that I normally wouldn't be buying, similar to the Glass Onion one, but that time I'll get popcorn. In terms of price, I gotta go Regal Unlimited. That is just the best. It's the best price. I get to see multiple movies in a day, like Alamo Drafthouse, but $40 a month to reserve tickets ahead of time without convenience fees and only 1 ticket a day. I don't have that kind of luxury to see 7 movies on 7 different days every single week. So I like the ability to double up, to catch up with things, because there's so many great movies. If I was near an Alamo, I might only see 3 movies a week, probably more like 2. Now, for the screen, I think it's got to go Landmark, Begonia. I think it was the movie that really helped, but no offense to Logan Theater, it does not have the best screens, and that's just how it is. Now, for hominess, I think Logan. It gives a little bit of that nostalgia for me that I just really love. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the fact that there were so many people. I think that was the most packed theater of the day at a place with no subscriptions at all. It was also later, and it is Halloween, so that may have influenced some stuff, but it was a Netflix movie going to theaters. It wasn't a nostalgia trip like you considered with Halloween or even possibly The Babadook, and that's really beautiful. So do me a favor, remember that there is a longer version on moviesadope.com. This movie's on my mind that's on the screen, so you can go check that out, get a free month, and get a free month of Regal Unlimited with that code. Both links in the description. Do you think that I'm a loony goon for doing this? Happy Halloween. That's of course late, because this is already past Halloween when I'm filming. It was 4 movies at 4 theaters in one day. Was there any doubt, that the Irish little movie-addicted leprechaun could do it? Honestly, I thought it would be hard. And we're all the awesome people.
I'm living in a movie, there's a scene you gotta jump. I got my people at the viewing who all knew me selling tickets. Yeah, they talking about the beauty. I see Scorsese outside saying this isn't cinema. Free man, I ain't doing shit tomorrow, I don't need plans. I'll be kicking it till April off for $3 grand. I don't even need the money, I just need fans. I just need fans.
Excellent.